Hello my friends, Grim here. Hope you're doing very well today. And welcome to another playthrough of Diablo II Resurrected with the summonmancer. So, you hear that little strumming of the guitar or whatever that is? We do actually have the music back. Sorry that we've missed it. While we're talking, I'm just looking at the wands. The Act 1 wands, which are our best friends. Nothing better than what we've got. So yeah. That's the update. Finally figured out that the reason we weren't hearing the music is that you have to have the music wildly disproportionate to the sound for some reason. We have the sound at 60, the music at... Excuse me, the sound at 16, the music at 60. And the sound will still overwhelm the music during combat, as per my sound check. But, that said, we're at least hearing the music again, which is definitely pretty sweet. Another thing to mention is that we totally forgot to ever discover Act 3, Quest 4, and I noticed that while skimming the replay of last time out. So, we're gonna go get our skellies here in Act 1 real quick, and then it will be off to Act 3.
I need mana.
So yeah, normally I'm, with this playthrough, not exactly in the habit of looking stuff up, right? It's a self-found playthrough. It's a for-fun playthrough, even though we're trying to be as competitive as possible within those confines. So I'm not necessarily looking too much up off-camera, but I did look up Act 3, Quest 4, because I was like, okay, I totally missed this one, just didn't encounter it. What is it? Do I care about it? And I do, and I believe we go to Alcor to be given the quest. And, if I'm not mistaken, the disused Fane that I commented on, and I think we went into one of the other ones. These tiny little, I don't even know if you call them dungeons or caves or whatever, because they're so small, but they're in Kurast Bazaar and Upper Kurast, places like that. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about Alcor giving you the quest. I'm just gonna go there. It's apparently in one of those places called the Ruined Temple. And remember how I also mentioned that the missing the waypoint of the Kurast Bazaar, you know, I was saying, psh, who needs it? Well, turns out we need it. Alright, because that's where the boom. Corpse explosion, still OP. Have we already lost a skeleton, or did I just neglect to get the 9th one? this big mob for us. Including a cowardly, unique enemy. Oh, interesting. Okay, I forgot, first of all, that we had a few more spots to play with, but a unique shield. Let's go. Swordback Hold. 20% chance of blocking increase, 50% chance of open wounds, 55% enhanced defense, plus 10 defense. Attacker takes damage of 10. That is definitely a sweet one for this level of a melee character. Not really so much for us. Definitely looks sweet, though, on our character, that's for sure. An auspicious find, my friends, to begin the playthrough. It makes the backtracking a little more worth it than it may otherwise be. There's the waypoint, at least. But was my information incorrect? Because I'm not really seeing the Ruined Temple or any of the other small dungeons, for that matter, here in the Kurast Bazaar. So it's either all the way over here, which I sorted out, or the thing I read was wrong, and it's in one of the other, probably upper or lower Kurast, I suppose. Take that greed charm. Let's see if I can look this up real quick. Act 3, Quest for Diablo II. Diablo fandom says, Lam Esen's tome. Initiated by talking to Alcor. After completing the Blade of the Old Religion quest, completed, and after having entered the Kurast Bazaar, which we've done, or simply by entering one of the 6 temples in Kurast Bazaar, Upper Kurast, and the Kurast Causeway. which we've also done, so I really don't understand what we're missing. But it's not in Lower Karast, it's in those 3. So let's just go back to Upper Karast and poke around here a little bit. I'm not going to farm so much as run, I think, because, like, what the heck? I was just thinking, these places surely appear on the map, right? Like these purplish entrances to the sewers appear. That's what I assume I've been looking for this whole time, but... yeah, like there's one up here. To the Forgotten Temple, okay, so... this is not the one, right? It's the Ruined Temple. I might as well look. But as far as I can tell, it should be initiated by going in, based on what this says. The Ruined Temple. Lameson's tome will always be found in the Ruined Temple. In Karast. In the Karast Bazaar. Wow. Alright. I confess, I'm a little lost.
Greetings.
So I'm just gonna port back.
Good to see you.
Sell up. And we'll try to look in the Karast Bazaar again, I suppose. There's that disused fane again, where we've been. Yeah, not over there. Really seem to have covered almost all of the ground in Karast Bazaar, so I'm either missing something or there's a change to this quest? Is it now potentially bugged? Or it's in one of the few places on the minimap we haven't been yet. We're just getting unlucky with it. If I don't find it within the next couple minutes, I'll just come back and do it off camera. I'm going to look up another website, but it does explicitly say that it's in the Kurast Bazaar. Not Upper Kurast or the Causeway, where the other 6 temples also appear. Okay, I do see 2 of these on the minimap, so we gotta go back this way. Is this the one that just appeared? I think so. Or that I was missing before. Here we go, the Ruined Temple. Okay. Hiding in plain sight. But we got there. Intense. Very nice, okay. Cool, cool. Leveling up. Finding a rare gargoyle head, which is pretty sweet for us, potentially. Talk to Alcor. Well, I've been trying to talk to you for a while, guy. First things first, though.
Yes? Good day.
Ooh, wow. Lots of stats, but actually nothing very good. But can you imagine, look at lightning, poison resist, and half freeze duration, all with better skills. Sadly, I'd just rather have buffs to stuff I actually use. Prevent monster heal is an interesting line of text. We're about to journey into hell, so we might need a little more vitality. Boom, there's base 20. Skeleton, raised skeleton. Let's go. Very momentous. Alright, Alcor.
They have found the book. It should give all of us here some insight into the nature of the prime evils. Ah, but as for you...
Alcor
Once the book has served its purpose,
buffing the
I
stats,
shall delve into its secrets.
Cool. Just gonna keep putting some points into strength so we have enough in the bank to like immediately wear good gear if we find it. I really don't know what I should be aiming for. I'm just planning to respec at least once anyway, so it doesn't really matter for now. And on we go. Back to Act 4, where I thought we were going to start until I realized we'd missed a quest, and that's a pretty important one, you know, getting those 5 stat points is sweet, and oh my goodness, we're straight into this. Straight into the thick of it here. Look at these drops, holy moly. very intense, you know. Act 4 doesn't really mess around. Right out of the gates, they show you a wide variety of truly unique enemies compared to what you've seen before. And despite being a pretty open area, the density of them is very high. It's a noticeable power level shift as well. I do remember being a kid and probably kind of limping through Act 3, you know, having a little trouble against some parts, but getting there, and then Act 4 just kicking my character's butt, you know, having to port back all the time to, like, heal up and buy potions, not just because we're full of good items and want to sell. So we're on the outer steps. We're looking for the Plains of Despair and the Hellforge. There's a staircase back here. I think that's just where we're supposed to go. Okay. Izual's very tanky. Izual's spirit.
Tyrion was a fool to have trusted me. You see, it was I who told Diablo and his brothers about the Soul Stones and how to corrupt them. It was I who helped the Prime Evils mastermind their own exile to your world. The plan we set in motion so long ago cannot be stopped by any mortal agency. Hell itself is poised to spill forth into your world like a tidal wave of blood and nightmares. You and all your kind are doomed.
Aha. Well, we'll see about that, won't we? And then he just lingers here, repeating his speech.
Izual was
Very
weak.
alpha move.
He squandered his
no, he
infernal power.
Classic Necromancer take on things. Alright, I guess now's a fine time to portal back. We have a fairly full inventory anyway. We want to talk to Tyrael about that.
Stay a while and listen.
That's one of only 3 quests, and we did it, like, right away. So, Act 4 definitely shorter.
Thank you, hero, for putting Izual's tortured
In
spirit.
some ways.
May the light protect you and the powers of heaven shine upon your path. But if what you tell me is true, then I fear that we have been played for fools all along. Izual helped Diablo and his brothers trick me into using the soul stones against them. Now the stone's powers are corrupted. With the combined powers of the soul stones under their control, the prime evils will be able to turn the mortal world into a permanent outpost of hell.
We can't have that. I love the Pandemonium Fortress. I love the martial aspect of it with the weapons all here. I love this huge fireplace, the marble floors. It is absolutely awesome. And that notion of being kind of like on the gates of, like in a sanctuary.
What do you need?
Like in Act 3 where there's that spell holding everything back. And there's danger just outside. Well, that cranks it up to a million here. You're literally at the gates of hell. Oops. That's not what we meant. I'm getting a new skill from Tyrael and new stats from,
What do you need?
what's his name? Alcor. It's pretty good, pretty cool. So now that we've got skeletons at level 20, we should take a moment here. So we have 1 in Summon Resist, 1 each in Clay Golem and Golem Mastery. I really like Amplified Damage, but it doesn't increase the damage taken, it increases the radius and duration. We don't even have a baseline point in there, though, and we will at some point want that, so that might not be a bad idea. However, we can also go into Skeleton Mastery, or we could put a single point into Skeletal Mage. This is going to give our skeletons more life, more damage. We'll do that for now. Eventually, we'll probably want 1 point into Am damage and definitely 1 point into Mage. Or actually, vice versa. Probably Mage, definitely Am damage, I believe. Anyway. Take the Soul Stone to the Hellforge, and we have waypoints in City of the Damned and River of Flame. Okay. Okay, friends. Back into the breach we go. These burning souls are pretty alarming, like their appearance and their actions, right? When we just, it was only like 2 or 3 of them we encountered alongside izual. That was a pretty intense moment. Guess their bark is a little worse than their bite, though, you know? Also pretty annoying with how they kind of phase in and out of existence to borrow magic. It's our first gem drop of the non-chipped or flawed variety. Milestone achieved. I'm guessing this way, but I think when I'm flipping a coin on which direction to go so far with Grim the Necromancer, it has been about a 20% success rate. My sense of direction is either very bad, or my subconscious desire to be a completionist and clear entire areas is stronger than my desire to go quickly. You decide. Oh no, finding the experience shrine at the exact... Well, not at a wrong time, because I thought we were gonna have to double back. At the perfect time, as always. Let's go. Ooh, a set ring, okay. Cathan's seal. Very poor for our character. Lifesteal about the least on a melee weapon, or for melee attacks, is about the least exciting thing you can imagine for us. Getting some nice mob density, though, for this EXP shrine, which is always very cool. There's a waypoint around here somewhere. Starting to get a little choppy here for me. Apologies for that. I'm not sure if it would make sense to like restart the game and refine the skeletons, and it's just not as bad as like it kind of waxes and wanes, right? Oh. That's what a poison shrine is. Now I remember. Like, when we're just running right here, it's fine. When we change to a different area, it'll probably be fine. So, I guess I'll just keep going with it. Our army of the dead freeing so many trapped souls. There is a bit of irony to be found in all of this. And you know, despite my observations about the power level and density, you know, we just start clearing, like, pretty casually here. Again, with very average gear at best. No particular expertise on my end. We are losing the golem, like, but only a little bit. I think we've lost him twice since we started Act 4. It's not bad at all, considering the total lack of investment in that whole branch of summoning. don't think it's possible to be any worse at finding waypoints on average than I am. This section we're about to enter is the only place in the City of the Damned we haven't been yet. So, if it's not here, then I don't know how I missed it. Aha. Oh, because it's right in the middle. That makes sense. It's like the only spot in the middle we didn't go, which is just typical me, right? But also I was, you know, I'm used to kind of skirting around the edges looking for the way to the next place, or at least a waypoint. And boom, there they are, right next to each other.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I don't think we got anything that will even consider keeping. Besides, as always, the gems and runes. Okay, City of Damned to the River of Flame. Ooh, it just got way choppier. I'll try to play like this for a minute, but I might actually restart here. Yeah, this is, I'm sure, completely unwatchable. I don't know what the deal is. We'll give it like a minute to settle down while we clear these initial mobs. But otherwise, I think maybe I'll just try restarting the game.
I can't carry it.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. Gonna restart. Alright guys, we're back. We have a new game started. We've got all our skellies, we've got our waypoint, and it's going pretty smoothly until we enter the River of Flame, at which point it just got a little choppy again. So we'll see. I think it's still better than it was. Whoa. This may just be a part of the game that, for whatever reason, is more graphics intensive or something. It's very frustrating. Apologies. Kind of go out of my way to give a good visual presentation with 4K and everything. But if it's just really choppy, that doesn't really help us. Kind of renders the other stuff a little bit null and void. However, we've gotta be here. We gotta beat this part of the game, and again, at least it's not as bad as it was before. I think maybe it'll improve as we go on, but
Not enough mana.
I don't know if it's still true, but I remember reading or hearing somewhere that the summonmancer is kind of, it at least used to be not as desirable in multiplayer and online, because all the minions kind of make the lag that much more likely. Obviously, we're not playing multiplayer, and we're not even playing online. This is an offline character. I'm declining to connect to BattleNet when it gives me the prompt. So all in all, we're doing everything we can to have the least amount of lag or choppiness. But I wonder if our skeletons are partially to blame. Obviously, they're smooth most of the time. That makes me not want to get Skeleton Mage. Makes me want to keep the army only this size, you know? We could get a bigger army, but at what lag cost, right? Must be something to do with this, well, it's called the River of Flame. So I'm referring to the actual River of Flame. Not the name of the area, but the physical feature. So hopefully when we get past this part, it'll clear up again for us. Hey, our waypoint, let's go. Hadriel.
Halt! Before venturing into Diablo's lair, go to the hellforge with Mephisto's soul stone. Place the stone on the hellforge.
And use the hammer to destroy it. Yes, will do.
Mana.
May not need to go back this way, but we kind of aggroed a decent-sized mob, so let's just kill him. Yeah.
Not enough mana.
There we go, we're in the Chaos Sanctuary. Alright, let's take stock. We need a couple mana potions. Or at least one. I already feel it getting, excuse me, getting a little smoother. Find Diablo in his sanctuary. Take Mephisto. We missed Mephisto somehow. Where the heck is the hellforge?
Yes.
Well, we're in a cell up.
What do you need?
What helm is our merc wearing? His crown is way better, as sad as that is. +1 to Shadow Disciplines Assassin.
Put that to
only.
good
That's
use.
cool. So I think the hellforge is probably where that angel is. And I don't know which waypoint it's closer to. It might actually be earlier on. So I'm going to start from the City of the Damned waypoint. I could be wrong about that. And yeah, we were so smooth, then we enter the River of Flame, and it's all over for our latency. So that's the good news, is it is just this area that's this bad. The bad news is we have to go back to it to get the Hellforge, but then we'll just portal back, go to the waypoint, and we're right there in the sanctuary, just about. And yeah, it's over this way. So at least we started from the right place. A marvelous gem. A chipped emerald, to be exact. Blood Maggot. What a name. Alright, we found the Hellforge. Fasto the Armorer. They just murk our home instantly. Well, it did charge in on that, I suppose. Oh, he went down easy peasy. There's still a lot of mobs to beat, though. Yeah, even over here, like, without so much flame on the screen, we're okay. It's not great, but we're okay. Okay, assume I have to equip this hellforge hammer. Use the hellforge hammer on the forge. Pow. Yeah. Oh, look at this gem drop. Let's go. Perfect. Flawless, flawless. Regular topaz and very nice indeed. I wonder if you can run that. That's not any good. Let's just take that. I wonder if you get those types of gem drops every time you do, because that's interesting. If so. Big if true. Probably not.
Congratulations,
Maybe.
hero! Surely even Diablo himself sensed the fury unleashed when you smashed
Surely.
his brother's soul stone.
Hail to you, champion.
Champion.
What do you need?
Okay, so oh, I'm dumb. I shouldn't have portaled back. I should have walked back. Now we have to run through the River of Flame again. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, you win some, you lose some. Or no. Yeah. I kind of misspoke and tricked myself into doing this. At least we can get our 9th skeleton back after unequipping our wand. That was rude. So what I said was that we can just kind of start from the waypoint and be right there, but what I forgot was you actually have to walk through this whole part, so we should have just walked back to the waypoint. Yeah, well, we would have walked back in the first place. Either way, it's fine. That was a lot shorter than I thought it was. I guess when you're not fighting anything, that'll happen. Alright, now we're going to leave a portal here, just because now here we are in the Chaos Sanctuary. Not really lagging anymore. Although we are slowed, but that's from a minion. So we take that. Or from an enemy. We're gonna hunt down Diablo and show him what for. Hello there. Okay, another clear uptick in enemy power. Can I outrun this thing? Yeah, you can. Cool. That's funny. Oh, that's right. You have to open the seals. Open like 5 seals to get to Diablo and fight, I think, 3 unique mobs or something like that. Which are summoned when you open the seals, so be ready. Alright, not so bad. We did lose a golem and a skeleton.
Not enough mana.
Put a portal right here, because it's a fine place to port back if Diablo kills us. Also a fine place to port back if we need to do so on short notice. I think these Doom Knights and Abyss Knights and whatever are very cool. It's along the same lines of, like, thinking the humanoid enemies in the Cult and Act 3 are cool. And I like how they all have kind of different abilities. Like, I think that's just sweet. Plate now, let go.
I'm overburdened.
I guess we'll want another portal here, because we're going to port back before we fight Diablo, and I think he'll be summoned when we kill this mob.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, yep, there he is. I remember this.
I am
Not even
overburdened.
death can save you from me.
Run. It's horrifying.
Good evening.
Alright. One last trip back to town, my friends. Repair, heal up, sell up. Skull barb. We'll compare that to his existing armor. That may be an upgrade.
Hail to you, champion.
Defense 145. Okay, so it's over double that. Durability doesn't matter, so this just has 8 life, 5% fire resist, light radius, and damage of 1. The new thing has 10% chance to cast a level 3 Nova, hit recovery, massive defense, and poison length reduced. I think Glyph Suit is better.
I'll put that to good use.
Don't forget your bone armor against Diablo. Alright, my friends, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Instantly kills our golem with that first area of effect attack. Oh no. Oh no, it's not looking good at all. Absolutely murked. Okay. Okay, duly noted. How the heck do we beat Diablo? We might need to get stronger. That was not particularly close, was it? Alright, resurrect Razan. We're gonna go broke resurrecting this guy if we keep that up. You know, as good as these
What do you need?
skeletons and minions are generally, like all throughout the game, including what we've done so far. I do kind of see why maybe the Bonemancer is more suited for, like, Diablo and bosses generally. Of course, a unique mob when we've got low minion count, but that's fine. We'll still get there.
Not enough mana.
If I can click this mana shrine,
Not enough mana.
Yes.
How funny it would be if we had to respec to beat Diablo. We did almost no damage to him. That was crazy. I guess, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to do. Okay.
Thanks.
Alright, we're doing a lot more this time around. I totally goofed up near the end of my sequencing there. But we got him over halfway dead, that's good enough. It shows that there's hope. I was just hitting the potions instead of switching, skill swapping like I intended.
I need mana.
All right. Got everything up? Alright, let's go. Let's finish him. Okay. Maybe one more time needed. He's almost dead, though. We'll get him this time. Diablo. Well, the namesake enemy of the game. Definitely
What do you need?
a bit of a beast. Definitely, rightfully so. Here's where all the dead things are.
Greetings.
Okay, last time is the charm. Maybe? Holy moly, Diablo is so strong. I really want to kill him with my teeth. Epic duel. Alright. Oh, he prisoned the portal? Diablo just kicking our butt. He, sometimes he just kills everyone with AoE. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Not enough mana. I need mana.
Okay. now it'll really work. Right? I don't even know if it's worth getting the skeletons at this point, because, like, either he won't kill everything with the AoE, and I can get him with a couple more hits of teeth plus a couple of mercenary hits.
What do you need?
Or he will, and the skeletons just die on sight. Oh, let's try again. Barely. I think it's that long
I am
stream.
I am overburdened.
But we did it. It's a little anticlimactic, but Terror's End has been reached.
I need mana.
Need skeletons for Act 5 where they're actually going to do
Not
something.
enough mana.
One assumes. 7's good enough to start with, though. Let's head back. At least we're not lagging anymore. It really was just the River of Flame. Cool.
I knew there was great potential in you, my friend. You've done a fantastic job. Though my ancestors often struggled against the three evils and their minions.
Oh, I struggled too,
I've
Kane.
always lived a shut-in, scholarly life. I'm glad that my wisdom aided you. Now, I wish to leave this place. Though heaven's gates are a marvel to behold, I hope I won't have to see them again for many, many years. Please, talk to Tyrael about leaving this place now.
Good idea, buddy. Let's make sure we're properly praised by these people, though. They're not even going to tell us good job for killing Diablo.
Hail to you,
Okay, dummies.
champion.
I think our set crown is better than that rare bone mask. Neither are great for a character like ours, though. They're just, like, generically decent. We could really use some help to our spellcasting side of things. In any case, we did it. We beat Diablo. Cool.
Praise be to the light. You have accomplished the impossible. Diablo and Mephisto have been banished back into the black abyss that spawned them, and the corrupted soul stones are no more. However, while you were fighting here, Baal remained behind in the mortal realm, building an army of hellish minions. Now Baal's army is searching for the World Stone, the ancient source of all the soul stones and their power, while leaving behind a wake of destruction. They have forged deeply into barbarian homelands, heading directly for the summit of Mount Aryan. Baal knows, mortal hero. That is the very site of the blessed World Stone. Now, enter the portal I have opened for you. It will take you to the barbarian city of Hrothgar, the last bastion of order on the slopes of Ariat.
Very cool. Haragoth. And another cutscene with more eerie music. Epilogue.
I heard later that he was defeated. soulstone were destroyed in hellforge. All except one.
Oh, I failed, Tyrael. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me, Tyrael. Forgive me.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven. Give it to me, Marius.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
Hell. No. No, 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 no.
You have done well, Marius. Now I think you shall have your reward.
What have I done to deserve?
Fail! The gates of Sescheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance, and you shall not breach them now. Remove your foul demons from our lands, we stand on the side of light. You shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat, and that which you seek will not be yours. Enough! Enough!
I shall take your position into consideration. Well, it seems your terms are not acceptable.
Ooh, that was intense. I like it. I have definitely never seen that cutscene before. The other ones have some kind of memory in that maybe I watched them long ago as a kid. Maybe my computer couldn't even fully load them as a kid, so I kind of got the impression. But that is brand new to me for sure. Obviously, I played Lord of Destruction, the expansion. I just never watched the cutscene. But here we are in Act 5. And we're probably going to play for just a little while longer, maybe as we've done in other times, long enough to find the first waypoint or so. Let's just take a quick look at the shop here in Act 5, see if there's anything for us or Azan that makes sense to buy. 9% magic find light gauntlets. Those are a lot worse than Hailstone Claw. Okay.
Ah, a necromancer. While I admire your courage in seeking out the darker side of magic, we really have little need of your skills. The battle will turn soon enough without your meddling. Yet, I should have expected to see your kind here. You are like a moth to the flame, drawn to all this death. It feeds you in more ways than one, does it not?
Like a moth to the flame. Interesting dialogue, Nithalak, and it is nice to hear the music in the background, now that we've got that figured out.
I am Qualkek, the senior man-at-arms of Haragath. You have the look of a warrior. An extra soldier will be useful, but don't expect anyone to mourn if you get yourself killed. Bale is true to his namesake. He has ravaged through our lands like a merciless plague. The protective ward laid down by our lost elders helps hold the evil at bay. But Bale's siege has taken its toll all the same. Most of my men are now dead. Others are trapped in the mountain passes. But I swear we are not beaten yet. We will fight to the end to protect this mountain.
Qualkek, very cool. Main gate, that's probably how you go out. Let's just see who else is here. Meet everybody. Mala.
I, Mala, welcome you to Haragath, the last stronghold of order on Mount Ariat. You have come to the right place if you intend to defeat Bale, the Lord of Destruction. Baal has laid waste to our mountain and its denizens. His minions continue to attack our town, while Qualkek and his men have proven helpless to stop them. Baal is still out on the mountain looking for something, but I know not what. All of the elders, save Nilathak, sacrificed themselves to place a protective ward around Herogoth. Some of us here, certainly Nilathak, do not appreciate your presence. We are a proud people, and it is not easy for us to accept aid. I, however, am glad you are here. If you need healing or a potion, please come to me. See Lazuk for weapons, armor, and repairs. Nilathak, despite his disposition, may be of some assistance with other wares. Finally, Qualkek, our man-at-arms, leads Herogoth's remaining forces against Baal.
All right, noted. Duly noted.
I am amazed to find this place so untouched. Everything else in the path of Baal, the Lord of Destruction, lies in ruin. These barbarians must indeed be the legendary guardians of Mount Ariat. They are a proud, hardy people. Don't expect to be greeted warmly. Strangers here rarely are. Perhaps I can gain their trust. I'll spend some time with the townsfolk and try to understand them better. I'll let you know what I discover.
Deckard Cain. The most trustworthy man of all time.
It takes more than a siege to stop me.
Oh, that's right. You see just like random barbarians out here fighting. That is so cool. I absolutely love it. That's another thing that drives you on with like a sense of urgency. Like if you have any kind of moral investment. Then you want to like clear faster and keep playing because there's good men out here fighting the demons who will die without you, you know? And it's just an element of realism. I don't know how tactically sound it is, though. You've got safe walls to come out here and fight in groups of one, it seems. But leaving that aside.
I need mana.
Yeah, see, down he goes. You hate to see it. Ooh. +1 to clay golem and 2 sockets. Not better than what we got. Kremlin. this area, which is the very beginning of Act 5, so it makes sense, is pretty low intensity compared to, like, Chaos Sanctuary. But it is low-key dangerous for us, like, we did just get down pretty low on health there. Obviously, it feels good to have our stuff actually be effective again, unlike against Diablo, where it's basically Teeth and our Mercenary trying to beat it, and a little amp damage. I guess if we're going to do any farming with this character at higher difficulties, it'll probably mean we don't farm the big bosses so much, or at least not certain ones, and we instead farm areas with a lot of unique mobs, and maybe a boss at the end that doesn't have insane power with AoE, maybe just something that you can whittle down. I don't know, we'll see when we get there, but I don't think it makes much sense to farm on normal anyway. So we're not worried about it. These projectiles from the catapults are another thing that keeps you moving. I like the improvements in Act 5. I don't know if it's my favorite act, period. Like, I don't know if those improvements make it my favorite. But changes they make to realism and just the additions of the stuff I've mentioned in the past few minutes, I do appreciate it. And Act 5 is definitely really cool. Just about to comment on it, seems like it's just like an endless amount of like normal enemies, right? But looks like we got a boss. Shenk the Overseer. may remember there being a waypoint not far from here. Just clear out a little bit, go forward a little more, try to get a waypoint, and then probably be good for the day.
I am overburdened.
The frigid highlands. Find the soldiers. And there's a waypoint. Memory serves us well sometimes. Cool. A fun start to Act 5. A fun change of pace, too.
Good evening.
You're an even greater warrior than I expected.
So true.
Sorry for underestimating you. As a token of my appreciation, I will craft sockets into an item of your choosing. And from now on, you'll get the best price for all my wares.
Very cool.
At your service.
Alright, can a merc wield a scythe?
I'll put that to good use.
He can.
I'll put that to good use.
If I socket this, it's going to be better than the Volge. I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it just because it's cool. Just to give ourselves a little change of pace. We could just give him Gold Find. That's kind of cool. But no, let's give him some... Give him something cool. How about some poison damage for you, my friend?
I can't use that. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Alright. Finding a few skiller items. Just nothing for necromancers yet. Keyword being yet, you gotta have faith. What's our resistance breakdown looking like? We're already maxed out on fire resist, so I'll sell this small charm. I know we won't always have that. Whatever is giving us all the fire resist, I think Nikozan Relic and the crown, but for now it's fine. Wraith Mangler. You love to hear it. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the choppiness in the River of Flame. Nothing we can do about it, but as you can see here, it is a lot cleaner. Before and after. So, just a place we won't go unless we have to with this character. And, yeah, we beat Diablo. That was definitely our biggest challenge and our nearest death experience so far. But we beat him, and now we're cruising through Act 5. See you next time as we progress even further through the expansion content. Thanks for watching, thanks for supporting this content, and take care. Talk to you soon.